All right, y'all, what's happening? We gonna grab this order from B-Dubs. It should be ready, and we're gonna take it up here to Salem. That's gonna be our first trip today, just to let y'all ride somewhere and see something different. So we're gonna get in here and get this one, and then we'll be right back. Hey, how you doing today? Got Willow E. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, we got the order for Willow E, y'all. We're going to head on up here to Salem and drop it off. Like I say, we leaving B-Dubs. We'll probably get up there. Let's see. It's a 30-minute ride, so we're doing 30 minutes on this trip. So I hope y'all enjoy this ride going to Salem. Like I say, I usually don't even take trips like this, but I wanted to show y'all something different today. So we're going to take this one as our first one. Y'all sit back and enjoy the ride. I don't know too much about Salem, so I can't give y'all no history, but we'll see some interesting things, I believe. Let's see, it's a little 18 miles. It looks like it's all the way. Let me see. We gotta go through Columbiana and all the way through Latonia to get to Salem. So it's a crazy long trip, but we're gonna take this ride, and that's gonna be an hour definitely, so there and back. So y'all enjoy the ride, and maybe we'll get lucky and get something else while we in that area. We rolling. So some of this journey, like I say, when y'all see it, y'all like, yeah, we've seen this before, but it's a different day, different time. So, like I say, this is gonna be quite a long trip. Hopefully, it don't use up too much space on the car, so we can get this whole trip and then get some more trips in later on. But this is gonna take us all the way till 6 o'clock to get there and get back. So I'll record the trip there. We're just gonna ride on the way back. Like I said, unless something interesting happens, then I'll turn it on. too icy, but it's still cold. So that's what we contending with the cold tonight. What's the temperature today? Today it's 12 degrees right now, so they're supposed to get to -11 tonight. Right now it's 12 degrees, so it's a little warmer to start the day than the other day, but it don't feel like it. So this place called Hot Dog Stop. I thought it was like a place where you get hot dogs or something from, but it's an actual pet place. Like they teach dogs, and you know, like a doggy hotel, whatever they call a kennel. And so that's what that is. But we're gonna make our way up, hit that South Avenue area. It was something I wanted to tell y'all from the other day and I forgot. But I don't know if we drove. I think it was something we were driving by. didn't ride with us, you get to ride with us this time. I gotta figure out how to do the lives next. That's what I'm working on next, to do the live thing while I'm driving, so everybody can be part of that. I think you can save the video, or I think it goes directly to YouTube. We'll see. That's what I'm gonna try next. Try doing the live streams. Like I say, it's been about a little less than a week since we've been doing this, so I'm learning as I go too. Country, I think, when we get to Salem. I've been to Salem before. I don't know what part of Salem I was in, but I've been out there before. But we're gonna see what part it's gonna take us and see if I recognize anything once we get there. Like I say, I ain't no Salem connoisseur, so I don't know what's all in that little town, but we'll find out. I want to get something to snack on. I got me a couple of Reese's. Snack on those for now. Like I say, this trip is just for y'all, so y'all can see something different. Because, like I say, usually I wouldn't even take this trip for that amount of money. But y'all get to see something different. And like I said, we're on the way back. Hopefully we get a trip that's coming back this way, some stuff we can grab along the way, make it worth our while. Because I'm thinking DoorDash paid for this one. It's possible that the people tip, but I'm thinking DoorDash paid to get this out here because wasn't nobody taking it all day probably. But they're never open, so I don't know if it was just a bad investment or it wasn't with, or the people just got tired of running it. But it's multiple of those family waffle places around Youngstown too, and Boardman, but I never see them open, so I don't know if they couldn't find the staff to staff them all or what. But I remember it being open like at one time, one of them that I seen. But since then, I'm gonna say over a year or more, they ain't been open. 164, we're gonna be going through here. We're gonna get up to Columbiana, and then we're gonna go across to Salem. So I'm gonna take y'all on a ride there. If we get a good trip on the way back, then I'll bring y'all back too. But I want to fill all the storage up with going over the same trip, all over again. But we're gonna get this dropped off. I'd say some people just like to see the scenery. Different cars, different day, different, shade of the sun. So just ride and enjoy with me, y'all. I think that little green sign that was over to the left. That's what it said. So they process deer meat, like a butcher for deers. I know it's probably a lot of money in it around here, especially with all the deers we got hopping around. So we're gonna work our way over and into Columbiana, I think through Latonia, and then to Salem, I believe how it's gonna go. It's another way you can go to get to Salem, and it's through Canfield. I think it take a little longer. But while we up in Salem, we might get a trip that take us back towards Canfield, and we may come back a different way. And if so, then I'll take y'all that ride. But if we end up coming back this way, like I say, y'all got to see all this already, so. These temperatures ain't going nowhere. Everything froze over. It's the coldest winter we've had in a long time, though. We got lucky past few years. We ain't really getting no real winter. Nothing like this. Maybe a little cold, but not as cold or as snowy as it was this year, so we're getting our money's worth. Alright, we came up here before, like I said, this is one of them speed zone areas. Let me eat my Reese's. This is one of them speed zone areas. So go from like 40 to 25. But make sure you watch out for the signs so you can slow down when you're coming through here. Be careful. Don't get no ticket. Don't get none of that money back. Alright, so Salem 8 miles. So I think we can get trips over here. So it ain't too bad. See Columbiana ahead, entering Columbiana County. So there's probably all in Columbiana. I don't know what Salem County Salem is, but we'll see. It might be Columbiana. Columbiana County kind of big. Alright, so we got Trumbull County, Mahoney, and Columbiana. Those are the little tri-county areas. And then I think Mercer County on the PA side, and there's another county over there on the PA side. But like I said, we're pretty close to Pennsylvania too. Wine Connection. Oh, they got a liquor store up here. Look, liquor store tucked away in Columbiana. I ain't never noticed that. Yeah, that sun going down. The sky looking nice, gonna look purple or something. Cook's Corner looks like a little mini grocery store right there that we passed on the left. It's a Somebody want to buy me 18.9 acres? I wouldn't mind. I appreciate it. And then we'll just build a filming studio. We just make shows all around the property. Call it, I'm just better at it, studios. Too bad of a ride. It didn't take us too long to get up half of it out the way. We more than halfway out of the way with it anyway. But they got a lot of tractor things over there, but I guess you need it out here where all this land is. Ride through the country on a cold winter evening. Put on your warm socks, grab your cup of coffee, and ride along for the video. Like I said, this is all still Colombiana as far as I can see. They got Progressive AG rental, whatever that is. They got a farm over here. I don't know if that's dairy or what. Can't read the sign very well. The farmer's market right here. Apples, cabbage. I wonder if they open all the time or just during certain seasons. I gotta remember to grab some broccoli tonight. The Hilltop Lawn and Garden. Dollar General, y'all, what I tell you. Dollar General is everywhere. Dollar General is getting their bread. They ain't playing around. Alright, this is another area where you gotta watch the traffic because it went from 55 to 35 up here. So, like I said, you watch for those signs so you don't get no ticket coming through these towns. This is Washingtonville. So, Washingtonville is where we at now. Washingtonville, Ohio. Have to look that up, see what the history of Washingtonville is. Like I said, it's 35 through here for a while until we get to the other side, I guess Southeast Boulevard. Got about 4 miles. Little post office, that was the little gray building. On the left was a post office. This looked dang near like Pennsylvania. It's the way I'm gonna take off to Pennsylvania one day. It looked almost exactly like this. It's like the people, the same designer designed it or something. Washingtonville. I deliver food out here too, I think. A few times in Washingtonville. But I say I go a little everywhere. But I think on the way back we'll be able to catch a trip while leaving here. Because like I say, because of Colombiana being set up the way it is, a lot of time DoorDash will let you cross into these areas, but you're still in your zone. Main Street Bank, SK Market, Fat Ted's Diner. See the diner maybe it's sitting way back there. got a little T-Rex in the front of their yard, or not T-Rex, whatever they call them, one of them dinosaurs from Land Before Time or whatever, or Jurassic Park. We got a little statue in the front yard over there. That was kind of cool. Now, if we rewind and pause it, y'all can probably see it. All right, so now we're going back into Mahoney County, actually. So we're leaving Columbiana, going back into Mahoney. So that's a crazy little twist to that ride down that street. As I say, that's how them, you never know how the county lines are drawn until you actually navigate it in the car. It's different looking at it on the map. But we went straight and ended up back in Mahoney after we dipped into Columbiana for a few miles. Mexican restaurant, Wendy's, 247, your choice. We got a movie theater, Salem Twin Cinema, back there in the plaza, laundromat, Goodwill, Sherwin-Williams. They got a nice little bit of stuff in their town. Chipotle. They must ain't got no BW3 if you're bringing it all the way from Portland. Got a lot of other little businesses up here. I think this is a hospital. I was just over here, yeah, not too long ago. like a few weeks back. I think the trip that brought me up here last time paid better though. But y'all get to see Salem. Yeah, because when I left last time, I did get a trip after I dropped the order off over here. And right where we at, I ended up I was coming from the other direction, of course. But I turned left when I was coming from the other direction. And we went back towards Canfield to get an order. And it was a shorter distance to get back to Canfield than it was to get back to work. But I only went that way once that I could think of, so I don't remember exactly how it took me around there. So we're gonna go back the way we know unless we get a trip on that one. Custom GMC or Chevy vans. Those must be going crazy. Some people be trying to get like 100 grand, 80 grand for those mugs. Prices definitely changed since the pandemic. When the pandemic hit, prices on everything just went crazy. And they ain't got back right yet. People still trying to charge an arm and a leg. Or they should be charging the toe. But that's how it is. Yeah, I came there. I remember coming. It might be the same people's house. I probably ain't gonna recognize it, but if it's the same people's house. Last time I came out here, it was snowing. It was snowing a lot. But I don't know, like I said, if it's the same people's house or not. They got new construction happening over here on the left. New house putting it up on that little lot. So it's been a pretty good neighborhood. Like I said, they sit over here by themselves. So it's on the outskirts. But Salem might be part of Mahoney County. I don't know. Because when we cross back over, it said Mahoney County, so it's possible Salem is part of Mahoney County. Last time I went down this road going back, and I don't. Yeah, I might have been up here 2 other times recently. But I'm gonna take like I said, we're gonna take the road we just took back unless we catch a trip. I ain't trying to get lost out here in Salem. Stick to the script. Going down this windy little road, 25 miles. That's a nice house over there. Nice piece of land. Oh, it's a cemetery behind it. Did y'all live next door to a cemetery? I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I ain't never been here before. Deliver their food. Like I said, I think DoorDash pay for it because I can't see nobody coming way out here. But let me get this delivered and I'll be right back with y'all. DoorDash. They paid for half of it because they tipped 10 and DoorDash paid 10 to bring it out here. So yeah, that was definitely on them because I wouldn't have came all the way out here for a $10 tip if they was only paying $2 on that. So DoorDash helped them get their food. But that is our trip to Salem, y'all. So y'all got to see Salem. We found out that Columbiana cut off, and where Salem began, it became Mahoney County again. So I'm thinking Salem is in Mahoney County. And we gonna head back, y'all. And unless we get something good, we gonna just ease on down the road. That one wasn't good, we ain't gonna take it. Alright, y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed y'all trip to Salem. We gonna head back towards Boardman, and if we get something good, like I said, we'll be back on.